So first off, what is a theme? Well, to Drupal, a theme is a collection of image files, CSS, related configuration settings, and then the PHP templates which render the output for any given page request. The Acquia Dev Desktop installs with 4 themes, Bartik, Garland, and Stark, as front-end themes, and then the administrative theme called 7, which we've already seen in operation. But if you go out to Drupal.org, you'd find over 1,700 free themes available for the download, and there's a whole industry of Drupal themers who do nothing but customize this framework for specific customer branding needs. Now, the core themes install on your development environment at Acquia Drupal Themes. You'll find folders there for Bartik, Garland, 7, and Stark. Now, this themes folder is for the core themes, and you should not change or edit them as they're used internally. Later, we'll see that themes that you might download and install go into a different location. To enable and configure a theme once it's been installed, you'd go to the Appearance screen. Now, on that screen, for any installed theme, you'd have the option to enable it or enable it and set it as the default. Now, this implies that you could have more than one theme enabled at the same time, and you certainly can. In advanced Drupal theming, it's possible to, for any given request, route the request to be rendered by a different theme based on the context. In fact, you see this happening with the administrative theme. Now, at the same time, the idea of having multiple themes enabled, well, that does mean they're simultaneously cached in memory, and you would not want to leave themes enabled that you weren't actually using. Otherwise, you would overburden your system cache. So, once a theme is enabled, there will be a settings page available for it, which you can access from this link. Now, what configuration settings are available is going to vary based on the theme that's in use. Simple themes like Bartik and Garland are going to let you perhaps adjust the width measurement type and set a particular color scheme, which you'd also find would be editable. You'd also be able to configure whether certain page elements should display or not, such as a logo, a site name, a slogan, and other core elements. You could upload a custom image, and so on. You'd also find that certain core configuration settings, like site name and slogan, are also used by the theme. Now, more complex themes will provide additional features. For example, a theme called Corolla, which is a sub-theme based on a theme named Adaptive Theme, is a more complex tool. It's highly responsive. It has settings for standard layout, tablet layout, smartphone layout. That means it injects the CSS necessary, the media queries, to detect the device making any individual request and adjust the layout accordingly. Let's jump in and look at configuring one of the core themes to orient ourselves to these ideas. In Drupal, I'm going to go to my Appearance screen, and first off, notice that Bartik and 7 are enabled. Down below, I see I have Garland and Stark available, but Garland I'm going to enable and set as my default. Once I do so, I see that I now have both Garland and Bartik enabled. Because I don't want to use Bartik right now, I'm going to go ahead and disable that so it's not part of my cache. Now that I have Garland enabled, I'll go take a look at the settings. Under Settings, I'll go ahead and leave it with a fluid width, but I'll choose a different color set. I'll choose Belgian chocolate because, well, who doesn't like Belgian chocolate? But I could customize the base color a bit if I wanted to using this color choosing tool. Take a look at my preview, and then down below, notice that I have settings to control whether or not a logo, a site name, and other core page elements will be used within this particular setting for my theme. I'll leave those alone, but I do want to upload my own logo image. I'll go ahead and choose a file. I have a logo file available here. Go ahead and open that. I'll leave my shortcut icon setting to the default. Save configuration. Now, over on the main configuration screen, there are also some settings which might impact my site appearance. Under site information, I already have my site name from the initial site creation, but I'm going to add a slogan for the love of reading. Scroll down to the bottom of this page, save this configuration, and now if I go out to the home page of my site, I now see my garland theme rather than Bartik with an alternate color set, a custom logo, and a slogan.